The winner of a hunter chase this season at Ludlow. Squadron's won his only ladies race early on in the season, and Glidewell as well is also a winner this season. So a fascinating race now as they come towards the first of the 18 fences. The General Lee and Glidewell, little to choose between them. They're about 3 lengths clear of Squadron. Squadron who's declared for the hunter chase at Ascot tomorrow as they race towards the second fence. The General Lee headed there by Glidewell. So Glidewell on the outside in the green and yellow, on the inside the dark green and maroon, that black cap is Jane Williams on the General Lee, and then the blue and pink is Squadron, Hannah Lewis, about 4 lengths away as they race past us with a couple of circuits to go. On towards fence number 3, Glidewell and Annie Dalton comes to it, jumps it well from the General Lee and Squadron as they race away up towards this far bend. The open ditch will be their next fence, fence number 4. So as they make the turn, it's Glidewell in the colours of Neil Dalton, leading by a length from the General Lee, 2.5 lengths back to Squadron as they come to take this open ditch. Glidewell, the General Lee and Squadron all safely over that open ditch and racing now towards the back straight along the riverside on towards these 3 plain fences. Number 5 is the next one coming up, Glidewell, leading by a couple of lengths from the General Lee, 3 then back to Squadron as they come to take it. Glidewell, the General Lee and Squadron. General Lee a little bit quicker there, gained a length on the leader. He's only about a length behind now as Glidewell comes to this next fence with a length's advantage over the General Lee. Glidewell jumped that one the better that time, quicker through the air, goes on by 2 lengths from the General Lee, 2.5 lengths then back to Squadron as they race towards fence number 7. Glidewell's made most of the running from the General Lee, just over a length in front of the Glidewell, General Lee and Squadron. So they race away from the riverside now on towards this cross fence, brings them back towards us. And Glidewell maintaining this length lead, or just over, from the General Lee in second place. 2.5 lengths then back to Squadron and Hannah Lewis as they race out of that back straight now and back towards us. Glidewell by a length from the General Lee. A couple of lengths then back to Squadron as they race back into this home straight. They've completed a circuit and now race on towards fence number 9. So Glidewell comes to it, jumps it well from the General Lee on the outside. Squadron being held up by Hannah Lewis as they come to this fence. It'll be the last one next time. Glidewell jumps it well from the General Lee. Squadron a lot closer now on the inside as they race up past the judge and out onto their final circuit and race towards fence number 11. Last one in this home straight. Glidewell by under a length from the General Lee and Squadron, much closer now on the inside for Hannah Lewis as they come to jump this 11th fence. Glidewell, Squadron and the General Lee. Squadron's gone up to dispute the lead now on the inside of Glidewell, relegates the General Lee to last place as they race towards this top bend and on towards this final open ditch, fence number 12. Glidewell, Squadron and the General Lee. So as they race to it, Glidewell then by about 3/4 of a length from the General Lee, a length back to Squadron as they take it. And a particularly good jump there by the leader. Glidewell goes on by the best part of 2 lengths from the General Lee on the outside of Squadron as they come now into that back straight for the final time. So Glidewell has made virtually all the running so far for Annie Dalton, leads by about a length from the General Lee. Another length back to Squadron as they took that one. Glidewell is going to come to this next fence with a length lead over the General Lee, half a length back to Squadron. This is fence number 14. 5 from home. A really good jump by the leader. Squadron a little bit slower there for Hannah Lewis. So Glidewell by a length from the General Lee and about a length back to Squadron as they come towards this fourth last fence. Glidewell and Annabelle Dalton, who was second in the first race, comes to this one riding for her grandfather Neil. Leads by a length from the General Lee, who's on the outside of Squadron. So 3 to jump and little to choose between these 3. We thought it would be a fascinating race as Squadron has gone up on the inside now of Glidewell to just about take it up, Squadron. So Squadron goes on the inside of Glidewell. Glidewell a little bit quicker, but Hannah Lewis has got the inside on Squadron, and that one goes on now by a length and a half from Glidewell. The General Lee a length away in third place, not done with yet, but Squadron has quickened up about 3 lengths clear as they race into this home straight with just 2 fences to jump. Squadron has gone clear for Hannah Lewis from Glidewell and the General Lee as they come to 2 out. Squadron comes to it over about 4 clear of the General Lee on the outside of early leader Glidewell as they race towards this 18th and final fence. Squadron with the General Lee come to challenge now on the outside. Squadron and the General Lee, and the General Lee just about took it up there for Jane Williams, last year's champion lady rider. The General Lee from Squadron, they've gone clear of Glidewell now. The General Lee and Squadron fighting back. It's going to be close on this Squadron. The General Lee will leave that one to the judge. I think it might have just been Squadron from the General Lee. Glidewell back in third place.
This one was General Lee or not?